Hello everyone, we finally got the DragonFlight talent calculator for mages, so I'm making this video to tell you my thoughts about it and explain it to you. First of all, this is what Blizzard said about the mage talents. They said that the mage trees in DragonFlight are focused on offering new talents to explore, supporting underrepresented archetypes and builds, and allowing for cross-specialization abilities. We want mages to feel like they aren't limited to their primary skill of magic, and was a bit the case of fire, but not of frost and arcane. And with enough commitment, they are capable of harnessing powerful abilities from a variety of different magic sources at once. The specialization trees are built to maintain the core fantasy of each specialization while tidying up existing gameplay through talents such as reworked Alexstrasza's Fury for fire mages, Wintertide for frost mages, and introducing a new major cooldown, Arcane Surge, for arcane mages. In addition to the talent changes above, we're making several baseline changes to spells, such as Ignite spreading via Fire Blast instead of Phoenix Flames, and Flurry moving to default instant cast charge based design. This change for fire is insane. In my opinion, it's the best combination between how OP fire was in Season 4 BFA and how shit it became with the Ignite spread on Phoenix Flames in Shadowlands. And the Flurry changing to a charge-based design is so good for Frost, because we would never press Flurry as Frost, sometimes even when we get a proc. So now this spell at least makes some sense. And they said we're hoping these new trees and talent designs allows you to customize your character in new and exciting ways, and we're looking forward to your feedback. So let's get right into it. I'm gonna start with the general mage tree. So for people that aren't familiar with talent trees, there's a number of points you can spend, and you need 8 points to get talents under this line and 20 points under this line. So the most powerful spells you'll find at the bottom, whilst the most basic ones you'll find at the top. Very fast and right off the bat, the very interesting ones here are Dragon's Breath, which we will now be able to have as all three specs. We also got Meteor, which I guess can be good, but it's never played in PvE, so I guess we'll see. Greater Invis, which is the Arcane invisibility that now can be obtained by the other two classes as well. Shifting Power, which is currently the Night Fae ability. We also got Ring of Frost or Ice Ward, Frigid Winds, Reducing Bleak cooldown, Time Anomaly, which is one of the talents I think you can pick as Arcane, and it's a legendary anyways, but this is not something that I think that anybody will play. Maybe for fire, but it would be weird because if you get combustion without any Fire Blast or Phoenix Flames, it makes no sense. Or maybe for frost, so that Ice Vince duration gets extended. So we got Ice Block. Ice Block is very important in all classes, so we'll just go with these. We've got Cone of Cold and Shatter. So this is going to be taken for frost, as this you can take it with everything, I guess. The basic invisibility, which is very nice. If you want to get to Alter Time, we need to pick either Grounding Surge, so cooldown reduction for the kick, or speed on invisibility. This is the best, the cooldown reduction, because even the speed is much more fun to play with. This is the best utility one. And then we really want Alter Time because it's really, really nice. And then if we want to get to Rune of Power right here, we have to take this path. So we have to take either Cone of Cold or Shatter. I'm gonna stay with Cone of Cold, imagining, but again, we would pick Shatter if this was for Frost. We gotta pick Remove Curse. Between the Slow and Spell Steal, well, I'd rather take Spell Steal. And then we'll take Rune of Power. Rune of Power is very, very important for well, for all 3 specs basically. So we unlock this extra row. Do we want Blast Wave or Mass Polymorph? Mass Polymorph is a very fun talent that I guess people are gonna experiment with, but I don't think any of these are mandatory in PvE. Neither is Tempest Barrier. Tome of Antonidas, however, can be very good for both Fire and Frost. So I guess if you're playing Fire or Frost, you'll take Blast Wave or Mass Polymorph, and then you'll go with this. But I'm gonna stick to what's gonna happen if I was playing Arcane for now, and then I'll just swap this in case we when I'll talk about the Fire and the Frost ones. We've got reduced magic damage taken by 3000%. I don't know what this means, because if you reduce this number to 100%, it means you don't take any magic damage, and if you take this twice, this becomes 6000%. It's kind of weird, but I think this is a mistake. Maybe it's 30% to 60%, which is already insane, or might be actually 3% and 6%, but I don't know. Anyways, this is not insane. I would also look at this. So Frost Nova can withstand more damage, and cooldown of Ice Block is reduced. Why am I looking at this side? Because mirror images are really, well, important. So I'd rather take the cooldown reduction of Ice Block to take mirror images, and then this is a healing of your Ice Block. You can get up to, well, 90% with this talent row, with this specific talent. Here you can choose a very new and cool mechanic, which is the fact that you'll be healed for 5% when a mirror image dies, or you can get your cooldown reduction on mirror images. Cooldown reduction for Arcane might be good, but the healing is so nice, because mirror images are literally a defensive cooldown in theory, and it's not that used. You know, for priests, for example, when they use Symbol of Hope, they reduce, like, the defensive cooldown that they reduce for mages is mirror images. So this being more of a defensive with this talent is absolutely great. Yes, so I'd honestly take this, the healing of the mirror image. Now further down, well, this is critical strike chance, which I would take for Arcane. That's why I really wanted to take this road to arrive here without going through Frost Nova and a bit of useless thing, I would say. Here you either take Shimmer or Ice Flows, sorry. I think Ice Flows is really cool. However, I don't know if this is like mandatory for Arcane, so I wouldn't really take it. And let's look at this. Temporal velocity increases your movement speed by 5% for 2 seconds after casting Blink, and 20% for 5 seconds after returning from Altar Time. This is a cool mechanic. And Master of Time reduces cooldown all time 10 seconds and resets Blink when you use it. I wouldn't say this is necessary. So we've spent 15 points, and I think we got like the most important part of what we want for Arcane. So we have 5 more points to spend before unlocking the next row. Ice Nova is... Oh wait, what? Oh, this is so cool actually. So this is like Frost Nova, but it's around the target. So you won't have to be in melee for it. That's actually insane. I'll actually take that. That's very nice. We also want to unlock this row for Dragon's Breath. So to arrive here, we can take something like Magic Reduction and then movement speed on Blink and Alter Time. And now we've spent exactly 20 points, and we have 11 of them to spend on the last row. So this is Blink cooldown reduction, which is not that important. Greater Invis, which I love, but again, it's not mandatory. And Time Anomaly, which is really not that great, especially for Arcane. So for Arcane, what I would go with is Dragon's Breath and Shifting Power. Shifting Power, every spec is going to take it because it's just so good. So I would go with, we have to pick this, we pick Dragon's Breath, we have to pick this as well. I'd rather take Ring of Frost here and Shifting Power, and now we still have 2 more points to spend. And if I were to spend something, it would be maybe the shield when I blink, because you blink very often, and like cooldown reduction on blink or something like that. This is, I think, like a first look of what I would take if I would play Arcane on my main build. Now let's get into the actual Arcane Mage 3. So first of all, we have Arcane Barrage. Right, gotta take it. Again, we have to take 8 points before going up, and here there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there's only 3 of these talents which we won't pick before going to the next layer. We have to pick Arcane Missiles. Rule of 3 is really not that important, so I'll try to skip it and see if I can skip it for the next things, especially since under it we have Arcane Familiar, which is useless, but this is very nice, the improved Arcane Missiles. Clear Casting is really nice, it's very baseline of how Arcane Mage works right now. I'm not looking to see if Arcane Mage is gonna be able to be played the same way, I'm just trying to explore everything, but Clear Casting feels like a very important part of playing Arcane, so having it is really nice. Arcane Surge is basically Arcane Power, but half of it. So we gotta take this to take Arcane Power later. You know, they work together. This Arcane Blast has 10% chance to generate an additional Arcane Charge, is really not important. Arcane Explosion damage increase is very nice, so I'll take this. And I'll take the Rule of 3 just so I can take Arcane Missiles damage increased. So I'll take this, right? Now we unlock the next row, so without taking 2 of these points. So what I would do here is maybe, like, depending, you know, depending on, but we need this to unlock this side anyways. But this is very important as well. Okay, so we really need the Arcane Power talent, right? Improved Prismatic Barrier is not that important, not for now at least. Now, Arcane Barrage granting 2% mana per Arcane Charge spend can be nice, but honestly, whatever, like it's not important for our rotation. Consuming Clear Casting increasing damage from my 2 Arcane Blast by 20%. This is very hard to put into work, I guess. Amplification is really nice, so I guess we gotta take this to take Amplification, and then Clear Casting stacking up more can be nice, and this unlocks Reverberate, which makes if Arcane Explosion hits at least 3 targets, it has 50% chance to generate an extra Arcane Charge. I don't know, this is not that important. Let's look at what else we have here. We got Arcane Barrage deals 15% increased damage per target it hits. This is very, very important. So I think we have to take this just to take this. And then we unlock Touch of the Magi, so I'll just take it right away. We are already at 14 points, and we need 20 to unlock the next level, so I'll try not to pick everything here. Supernova is not that important. It pulses Arcane Energy around the target. It's currently a talent. It doesn't do that much damage. Maybe if it scales up more, then could be nicer. However, I'm thinking of this talent, which is allowing Arcane Missiles to be channeled while moving, and Evocation as well, which is basically Slipstream. Well, it's called Slipstream. And if we take this, we unlock this row, which is important later. So we either take Supernova here or Nether Precision and Slipstream. Let's see how many talent points we can use. Chrono Shift is the speed thing on Arcane Barrage. This is not that mandatory. Enlightened, in my opinion, is really nice. So I would take Improved Prismatic Barrier just to get Enlightened. This is not important. Again, it's an AoE, it's a spell right now that's not really played. Presence of Might is cool, but not mandatory. This can be really nice. So if Arcane Tempo, the way I see it is, imagine we have the same playstyle as now. So you press Touch of the Magi and then you do your rotation. And then you still have around 6 seconds of Touch of the Magi where you want to pump as much damage into the target. Well, if you have this when you barrage and you consume your 4 arcane charges, you'll gain 10% haste or 8% haste. So the cool thing is you'll have extra haste for you to finish your clear casting procs and do an extra barrage in the Touch of the Magi window. So this might be cool, but it's not mandatory, and especially since we need to play Arcane Familiar to unlock this. For each arcane charge, Arcane Barrage hits one additional nearby target for 40% damage. This feels like very important in baseline, so I'll just take the extra damage on Arcane Missiles to unlock this. I'll take it, and then this is Standing Still for 10 seconds grants you Foresight, which allows you to cast while moving for 4 seconds. So instead of Slipstream, you can just pick this, I guess. This unlocks also the row downstairs. Yeah, I think this is the way to go. So it's either Presence of Mind. We still have 2 points to pick, so I would pick, honestly, I'd pick Foresight, but it's hard to understand how it's played, but I picked it. And but we need evocation, so now I'll take Foresight and I'll take Presence of Mind. We'll just take both, alright? And now on the bottom row, so basically the 3 important spells here are Arcane Orb, which is literally the Arcane Orb, and Orb Barrage, which basically makes every 15 missiles you launch fire an orb towards your target. And missiles count as 2, so basically 1 clear casting proc is gonna launch an orb at your target. Maybe this will become a different arcane playstyle, but I'll focus on the current arcane playstyle, which is with Radiant Spark. So on this row we get Radiant Spark and Harmonic Echo, which is currently under our double legendary. We get Arcane Echo, which is really some cool extra damage into the Touch on the Magi window, and Arcane Bombardment, which makes Arcane Barrage deal 50% damage against targets below 50% health, and if you can take it twice, it becomes 100% health, which means Arcane Barrage just does 50% more damage. In this game, the way that you do more damage is by stacking and multiplying things on the same spells or the same window cooldown window, sorry. So this one stacking up, Radiant Spark stacking up Harmonic Echo is great, so I'll just take this right off the bat, 4 points here. We still have 6 points to spend, and basically Evocation is very, very important, so I would take Evocation. Mana regeneration by, it's the mana getting thing. And then look at this, so you can pick here either Siphon Storm, which makes your evocation grant 1 arcane charge, and while you channel evocation, your intellect is increased by 2% every 1 second for 30 seconds. Like, this is very, very cool. So evocation is 6 seconds cast. You put this, you gain 12% intellect for 30 seconds, and then you have your CD window. So this is, in my opinion, absolutely amazing. Like, there's no, you gotta pick Siphon Storm. This is absolutely amazing. Yeah, and then on this row, you got Arcane Orb, which is, well, cool, but honestly, it's not that mandatory. You got Arcane Charges, further increasing master effectiveness of Arcane Blast and Arcane Barrage by 10%. Honestly, if I could pick this, I honestly would. Thing is, we really need this. This feels like it's gonna give me more damage than just this. I'm not sure, but maybe this will be better than the Siphon Storm thing. And then on this side, we have Arcane Harmony. Basically, Arcane Harmony, like the Mage playstyle we play right now, could work without the legendary that we have, which is Arcane Harmony, but it doesn't really make any sense. So we have to pick this. And how do we do to pick this? We gotta unlock this row. To unlock this row, we either pick up Improved Clear Casting or Supernova. I would pick Improved Clear Casting. I would either unpick Foresight of Presence of Mind. I will unpick well, to be honest, Foresight, because Presence of Mind is much easier to use and I'm used to it, but you can pick either of these. So no, we want to unlock this row, so I guess we gotta pick Presence of Mind for now, because we need to have 26 points, so 4 points free to pick 2 here, which is more chances on clear casting, concentration, which makes Arcane Blast have a chance to grant expanded potential, and then which causes your next clear casting to not be consumed, and then Arcane Harmony, which is also higher, by the way. The current legendary is 4% stacking up to 18 times, and this is 5% stacking up to 20 times, so this stacks up to 100%, and 4% stacking 18 times is 72%, I guess. Wait, am I saying correct stuff here? Oh no, it's 8% 18 times. All right, so this is a bit less, but hey, still this like stacks up with the 50% damage from Arcane Bombardment, so I would take this. So in my opinion, as Arcane, we want to play like this. The 2 talents we haven't seen yet, I haven't talked about, are the mana gems, which are really nice for now. However, like the rest feels much more important, so I would just pick the rest. And then we also got this cascading power, so consuming a mana gem increases spell power by 5% for 12 seconds. You could like use this right before CDing, and it's extra intellect, you know. But again, it means you gotta take out some talent somewhere. I could see a playstyle where you would just do a lot of Arcane Orbs, pick the mana gems, pick these, pick all the AoE here, and not pick either of these talents. And then Arcane Echo, I guess, for Touch of the Magi. But this is the fun way to play Arcane, so I would just stick to this. And again, it's either, basically, if this stacks with the Arcane charges, we'll have to pick this, because Mastery for Arcane is almost as good as Versa. Like 10% Mastery is almost 10% damage. So you having full stacks on your CDs might be very good, so you would just not pick these and pick these twice. But Evocation to me feels really important, or maybe you could take like Evocation in 1 stack of these. You know, I don't know, is there anything we can remove from anywhere? Oh yeah, we can maybe remove, I don't know, this is very important. Okay, we might be able to remove 1 damage from like Arcane Explosion. So remove 1 damage from Arcane, no, because then you don't unlock the rows below. Okay, never mind, so I'll just stick with this. Yep. Let's get into the fire one, because this is very interesting as well. So for fire, I would take Ice Block, I would take Cone of Cold again, the basic Invis, cooldown reduction on Interrupt, Alter Time, remove Curse just so I can get Spell Steal, and then Rune of Power here. I will take, well, I guess Mass Polymorph, whatever, because just using so many points on this doesn't feel like worth it, just so I can get the Haste, because Haste is so good for fire. And then I'll take, what do I want to take here? I guess Mirror Images. I will take Shimmer, so to take Shimmer, I guess I'll take damage reduction, whatever. Shimmer, Temporal Velocity is the speed thing, I'll take it as well. We need, if we take these two, we already unlock the points below. So we really want Shifting Power as fire. And to do this, we gotta unlock this row, and to unlock this row, well, I will take the critical chance as well, to be honest. I'll take the healing on the Mirror Images, I'll take critical strike chance increase by 4%, and then I'll take Ice Nova. We also gotta take the shielding thing or the speed thing. I will take the speed thing just so I can unlock the points, the talents below it. And now I feel like I've used way too many things, so way too many points before. We only have 7 left. We kind of want Like, the shooting power is literally so important in fire, so you gotta take Frigid Winds, you gotta take either Ring of Frost Ives or I'll just take Ring of Frost and a shooting power. This is only 2 points left. I guess you don't care about this row, so you can skip this. I mean, it's not that mandatory or important for the fire playstyle or how it works. But I mean, Dragon's Breath is really nice, even Meteor. It would be fun if the only spec that cannot pick Dragon's Breath would be fire, but hey. So what are 2 talents that I can remove from here? I guess we can skip on Shimmer. It's kind of bad, to be honest, to be skipping on Shimmer, but Fire, well, has a lot of spells that it can cast instantly, so I guess at least there's that. We'll just skip on Shimmer and some cooldown reduction, I mean damage reduction. We can actually skip both, so we have extra talents for this. And then we'll just pick Healing on the Barriers and Dragon's Breath. And we still have 1 point, which in my opinion can go to, well, I guess just Meteor. It doesn't really matter at this point, there's nothing that important. And it's either Meteor, either accumulative shielding. So here, I've played a bit less with the Fire Tree, so I'm not that experienced. We got Pyroblast, of course, we got Fire Blast and Flame Strike, both pretty mandatory in the rotation. We got Hot Streak, which is like so baseline. Improved Flame Strike, making it bigger and cast time reduced. This is really cool. Conflagration, well, this is some extra dot from Fireball, so this is a talent, fire talent currently. I didn't get to see Ring of Fire anywhere, unfortunately. That would have been very fun, but there's a lot of cool stuff here, so bear with me. Scorch is really important. String Touch makes Scorch deal 150% increased damage and is guaranteed to critical strike when target is under 30% health. Or Fire Starter, so this is basically the row 1 talents we currently have. I'm always using String Touch, so I'll just take that. And then Fire Blast, all these crits, this is very cool. And Fireball, so it increases the critical strike chance every time you cast one. Honestly, this is very important. I would pick this, but let's just see what we can do for now. Combustion is here, so we gotta pick Cauterize, which is cheat death, very cool. So it's cool that we don't have like some weird talent that we gotta pick to go to Combustion. Combustion duration, well, it gives you 50% of your critical strike stat for its duration and lasts 2% longer. This is very cool because you can have like extra mastery, which is like very cool for fire. If we can have a lot of mastery like we did in season 4 of BFA, fire would be king. So wait, I'm just reading Tempered Flames. Pyroblast has 35% reduced cast time and a 50% increased critical strike chance. The duration of combustion is reduced by 50%. No, I don't want small combustions, I just want the bigger combustion and the one that gives me mastery, because this is very cool. This is very cool, but not mandatory, so extra mastery when I use Fire Blast. Firemind gives me 1% increased intellect for 12 seconds when I consume Hot Streak, so in combustion this is going to be constantly 3%. I guess this is cool. I'll just look at the other talents first a bit. So improve Scorch, alright, more damage, more execute damage, and this is okay, more crits from every source. This is very cool, and we gotta unlock Phoenix Flames. So I'll just use that to unlock this. Phoenix Flames, 1 additional charge, and Alexstrasza's Fury or From the Ashes. I think I'll skip on both of these, just have more talents to pick downstairs. We got Flame Patch here, so we got to either pick Conflagration and improve Blazing Barrier. But this is a bit useless, especially in PvP, so I'll take Flame On, which is cooldown reduction on Fire Blast, and 1 more charge. So with this we have 3 charges. This is great, this is mandatory. Think Flame Patch, which is more AoE and Flame Strike. And here we unlock some very cool mechanics. So we unlock Living Bomb, which of course is very cool, not mandatory, but very cool. And we unlock Molten Skyfall or Incendiary Eruptions. Molten Skyfall makes damaging an enemy with 30 firebolts or Pyroblast causes your next firebolt to call down a meteor on a target. This is cool, but I would see this play in raid. You know, I'm more focused on Mythic Plus, so I would rather pick Incendiary Eruptions, which makes enemies damaged by Flame Patch have a 5% chance to erupt into a living bomb. This has a 5% proc chance and a 6-second cooldown. Even if it's a 6-second cooldown, it's insane. Like, look at this. Living bomb makes the fire explode, and then all targets around it explode as well. This does a lot of damage, but that's just a bit less damage than Flame Patch. Taking this talent basically makes your Flame Patches 100% chance to cause a living bomb. Like, imagine it's an AoE pack, there's 10 mobs, Flame Patches hit like your mobs 3 times a second or whatever, so it's 30 hits a second. So this thing is gonna proc 100%. Like the 5% proc chance is gonna become 100% in almost every pack. Especially the bigger the pack is, this scales the most, so this is amazing. We've spent 18 points out of the 30, so we can spend 2 more. We also have to unlock like different rows, so we got this one with the combustion, but I would try to unlock this one as well. So I would pick, to be honest, wait, let me see. So, well, this is 2 points and this is 2 points. So for now, I'll just pick the extra Living Bomb and the extra Phoenix Flame to unlock just everything. What do we have on the left side? So we got Sun King's Blessing, which in my opinion is really, really important, like the way fire works right now. This is Pyromaniac, so yeah, a chance to not consume Hot Streak basically. Sure, whatever. Control Destruction makes Pyro Blast initial damage be increased, and when the target is above 70% health or above 30%, you do that extra 5% more damage. This is Tinder, it's an actual PvP talent, but this will become PvE if it's in the general, if it's in the talent tree. And Wildfire, which makes Ignite deal 5% more damage when you activate Combustion, you gain 4% critical strike and up to 40 more. This is like really cool. And Kindling makes cooldown reduction in Combustion or Fury Rush, so while Combustion is active, your Fire Blast and Field Flames recharge 50% faster. We gotta pick Kindling. This is kinda bad that we have to choose between them, but in my opinion, Kindling is better. Or maybe, you know, you either choose Tempered Flames here and go with Fury Rush. So you have like rather short combustion and short cooldown, or big combustion and big cooldown, or a combination of both. I don't know, to be honest. For now, well, we gotta pick Sun King's Blessing, so I'll just take this. Okay, targets affected by Ignite have a chance to erupt in flame, taking additional fire damage and reducing the remaining cooldown of Phoenix Flame by 10 seconds. Oh, this is pretty cool. So I guess this with Sun King's Blessing makes sense. I'll do Wildfire, I like it better. I'll take Kindling, I like it better. Or maybe here's the thing. Kindling is really cool, but Fury Rush makes a stronger combustion. But like with the bracers we're gonna get from Mechagon, which is gonna give us a lot of Fire Blast charges, I'd rather just go with Kindling. And now we still have 3 points which we can spend here. This makes when Hot Streak activates, you have a low chance to cause all Fire Blast Flame attacks to have no cast time and guaranteed critical side for 5 seconds. This is, well, very cool. Fevered Incantation makes each consecutive critical strike deal increase critical strike damage up by 1%, up to 5%. So when you combust, well, extra damage. And this is consuming Hot Streak and has a chance to make non-instant Fire Blast more damage. This is useless. So this Ignite spreads and makes Fire Blast spread Ignite for additional nearby enemies. Even if it's target capped, it doesn't matter, because every Fire Blast, it's going to be another 4 random nearby targets, so it's going to basically spread to everything. I like it, so I'll pick this, and I'll pick the damage on combustion. This is how the Mage tree would look for me for Mythic Plus. Honestly, if possible, I would not change anything from this for Frost. Let's get into the Frost one, because things are very similar. Oh yeah, so I'll just pick Shatter, so it multiplies the critical chance of against frozen targets. So I'll take the Frost one and I'll do the same thing. I'll do this, I'll take Shatter, this, Spell Steal, I'll take Invis, I'll take cooldown reduction, Blink, I'll Interrupt, I'll take Alter Time. I'll take Rune of Power, I'll take... honestly, I think Frost Nova is really good because it considers the targets as frozen, so I'll just take the Nova one instead of cooldown reduction and Ice Block for Frost. And then Mirror Images, just so I can get the healing of Mirror Images and have the extra critical strike. I'll take Blast, I guess Mass Polymorph, just to have extra haste, and I'll take Movement Speed on Blink to unlock these two talents, and we are at 20 points already. Wow. I'll skip Ice Flows and Shimmer again, just because I guess. What can I skip here? I'm thinking of okay, Ice Nova is really cool because it's gonna freeze the target again, and this works with Shatter, and it's gonna make your spells crit. So Shifting Power is very important. We gotta pick Shifting Power. I'll take extra Frost Novas and I'll take Shifting Power. And then I guess 1, 2, 3 and Dragon's Breath. And then Meteor. Or instead of Meteor, we could go with Frost Nova duration increased. I think I'll take that. Yeah, so this is like a lot of Frost Novas, a lot of freezing moments for Frost, so you are almost 100% sure to crit on your targets. And let's look into the base tree one. So there's a spell which is not found, I don't know what this is, but anyways, Ice Lance, very important, Frozen Orb, very important, Blizzard baseline, Fingers of Frost, very important. Shadow has a chance to do critical strike, so I'll just take this as well, extra crit chance. Cold Snap is really cool defensive. Flurry is really cool, especially since it unlocks. So these two things. I really want to take everything here. Arctic Pending is makes your Frostball critical striking power Ice Lance, but it's just kind of very single target, so maybe for raids, especially since oh my god, this is so good though. Bone Chilling, whenever time to kill target, Bone Chilling increases spell damage deal with. Oh my god, this is so cool as well. Gives you a chill effect for 10%, freeze target for 4 seconds. Oh my god, this is so good, I want to take everything. Why do I have to choose? So I have to choose between Focus Frost here and Improved Blizzard. Okay, Frozen Orb, extra damage to one target is shit. I mean, it's not bad for single target, so I'll just focus on Mythic Plus, so I'll take the cooldown reduction. I really want to take this. I mean, oh my god, I guess I'll skip for it for now. Okay, Flash Freeze makes your Icicles deal 10% damage. I don't know about this, but if we want to unlock Splitting Guys, which is pretty cool, we gotta go there. But this is like very single target build with the Splitting Guys, Hailstones, and Glacial Spike, which is not played right now, but I mean, I guess it can be played. Here we can choose between Water Elemental and Lonely Winter. Lonely Winter is so cool and it gives so much damage, so I'll just take it. More Frostbolt, more Fingers of Frost and Brain Freeze, or Ebon Bolt. I guess you'll take Ebon Bolt if you want to do like a super single target build. I don't know how that would work, I'm not that experienced with Frost to be honest. Much more experienced with Fire and Arcane. I'll take 2 charges of Flurry. I'll take what is this? So this is Common Storm. Oh my god, Common Storm is so good. Freezing Rain. I'm thinking like we want Cold Front, but do we want to go like this or do we want to go like this? So we want Icy Winds. Oh my god, this is 30% haste, so we gotta take this. Let's see which one we choose between Snowstorm and Wintertide. Increase Frost by 5%, Fingers Frost empowered Ice Lance deal 2% damage to frozen targets. To be honest, whatever. Blizzard has 30% chance to increase damage of your next one by 6%, stacking up to 30 times. Oh my god. This is cool, but do we have to pick Cone of Cold for this to work? Because if yes, I will just not pick the improved Frost Nova and I'll pick Cone of Cold, and I'll take this. This is so much damage, 20% up to 30 times. Are you crazy? Oh my god, this is crazy. Like this, this is so much damage. I really want to try that out like right now. Okay, we got 5 more points to spend before going down, and we want to unlock, try to unlock everything. So we got this, which is cool. I'll unlock this just to get Comment Storm, and I don't think we care about splitting guys and this thing, but I'll take Flash Freeze. Oh no, so we got 3 more points. We can do 1, 2, and 3. And then we can even remove one somewhere maybe? Oh no, we can't. But anyways, that's how it would go. And I'll take Comment Storm. Wait, no. Freezing Rain makes Frozen Orb, makes Blizzard, instant cast. I love this. This is huge AoE. I'll take this. Icy Propulsion makes Icy Veins cooldown reduction. 2 seconds! Holy crazy! Oh my god, yes, please. Icy Veins grants a charge of Brain Freeze and Fingers of Frost. Not that relevant. Duration increased by 1.5 seconds, so 3 seconds if you take it twice, I guess. And this is Slick Ice or Freezing Winds. Oh my god, this is so cool. So I would take Slick Ice, like, because Slick Ice with Cold Front works so well. Let's see if we have enough points to take both. This is like so cool. This is like 2 legendaries we have to choose from right now. Frostball has 20% chance to hit up 2 additional targets. This is like the Necrolord thing with 40% chance. This is so cool. I'll take Cold Front. We got 1 more point to spend, and let's see what we skipped on. We skipped on Glacial Spike and this single target thing, and Ray of Frost, which is very single targety in PvP. And Ice Lance, more targets, so again single target, and Thermal Void, which makes Ice Range duration increase by 10%, and Ice against a frozen target and secondary 1 second. So more cooldown reduction, but it's oh, maybe this is important. Wait, I'm thinking that okay, so this is so this is cooldown in okay, so this increases cooldown and this is cooldown reduction, so we gotta choose between this and this. That's not so great. I think I will skip on this, to be honest. This is our 4 set currently, but we can skip it. We can skip the 2 charges of flurry just to get that. So 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. Oh, but we need to pick something. Oh no, this is so bad. Okay, I'm really not a fan of the Frost one because there's so much that we cannot do. We gotta pick this, we gotta pick this, gotta pick this, gotta pick Slick Ice. It's so much more important. But like the cooldown reduction Icy Veins is how Frost works, so oh my god, I think we have to skip on Slick Ice and improve the Icy Veins just to get cooldown reduction. I'm not a fan of this, but this is how it would work. Well, I'm a very big fan of the Arcane one and the Fire one, to be honest. I'm very excited, especially since we're gonna get the bracers starting. Oh no, this is for DragonFlight. What am I talking about? We're not gonna get any bracers. Bracers are from BFA, and this is from Mechagon. So when you look at Mechagon and you look at wrists, you get this cooldown reduction for the last 3 spells. So you would do like Fire Blast, Fire Blast, Fire Blast, press this, and then have a lot of Fire Blasts again. It's already 9 AM, so I'll just go take my weekly vault loot. This was it. Okay, I guess it doesn't show. I don't really need anything, so I'll probably just take a socket. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys are excited about the mage trees as well as me. Couldn't mastery. Oh, this might be good actually. No, but I already have too much mastery, and both of my rings are already socketed. This is utterly garbage. This is bad as well. Haste and Versa. I really need Haste and Versa on the court right now, so I'll just take this. I'll also get a dungeon. Let's see what dungeon I will get. I'm hoping for one that I need, because I think I'll have to try to time an extra key to get some more score to be sure to have my title, which is the Encrypted Hero. Let's see what key I got. I got Necrotic Wake. Oh my god, that's what I'm talking about. And with the things, I'm gonna go by socket. I think it's this guy. So helms, necks, bracers, belts or rings. I have socket on everything except my neck, so I'll just go socket my neck. Yeah, so again, I'm really happy that we get to keep the current Arcane playstyle. We also got to see some cool new talents. We've seen that not all the data mined talents were available, so Ring of Fire, or there was like another Arcane thing that will make like things explode, depending on the mana you have, and I didn't see that anywhere. I'll take the extra Versa because that's what I need most right now, and that's what's doing more damage in both single target and AoE, because I have 13% haste and, well, 30% Versa, but a bit less. I'll just take the extra Versa. Yeah, so I hope you guys will have a good last week vault. Wishing you luck on it, and have fun with the Mage talent trees. I'm gonna link them in the description below. See you on the next one.